Hello everyone. Welcome to Nanuya channel. And today, we're tackling something we all struggle with at some point, breaking bad habits. Whether it's biting your nails, scrolling endlessly on your phone, procrastinating, or snacking too much, we all have habits we'd love to break. But what if I told you that breaking a bad habit doesn't have to be as hard as we think? Stick around, because I've got a simple and science-backed method that might just change the way you approach habit breaking. First, let's talk about what a habit actually is. A habit is a behavior that we repeat so often that it becomes automatic. Psychologists say habits have three main parts: the cue, the routine, and the reward. There is a cue at the beginning, which tells our brain that it's time to get into a particular routine. Your brain powers down to a low energy state into an autopilot mode. There is a reward at the end of the habit, which wakes up your mind and energy level goes back up. This autopilot is what makes it most difficult to break any habit. You can't break it if you're unaware of it. Every time your brain sees a particular cue, it goes into the low-energy autopilot mode. Haven't people trying to quit smoking suddenly found themselves with a cigarette? And people trying to cut down on junk food realize they're holding a bag of chips or a dessert? How do you solve something you can't consciously control? Remove the cue. Replace the reward with pain. Keep the cue and reward the same, but change the routine. Find the trigger point of the habit. Cues are different for different people for the same habit, but they can be identified by noting down the following information: time, location, other people; emotional state, immediate preceding action. If your trigger for a bad habit is time, put an alarm on your clock for 15 minutes earlier and get yourself busy with some other activity. If it's location, change it. If it's because of other people or to socialize, figure out an alternate solution. If you can't find or change the cue, change the satisfaction or reward that you get at the end of the loop into dissatisfaction or pain. Every time you smoke, do 10 push-ups. Every time you eat that cookie, get up and climb those stairs. If you can't change the cue or the reward, change the routine. People change the routine of smoking by switching to e-cigarettes. Same cue and same reward, but different routine. AA works on the same principle. People get over their alcohol addiction by changing their routine to socializing. Don't try to break your bad habits. Change them. Channelize them. The simple way to break a habit. Here's the trick. Instead of trying to stop the habit cold turkey, replace the routine with something else. This method is called habit substitution. You're not just eliminating the habit, you're giving your brain something else to do instead. Let's go back to the phone example. Instead of grabbing your phone when you're bored, keep a book, a journal, or a stress ball nearby. When that urge hits, grab the book instead. The cue, boredom, stays the same, but the routine, reading instead of scrolling, changes. Over time, this new habit becomes automatic. Or, for the snacking habit, replace the chips with a healthier snack like almonds or carrot sticks. You're still responding to the cue, relaxing in the evening, but the routine shifts to something that aligns better with your health goals. Another effective approach is habit stacking, where you tie a new positive habit to an existing one. For example, if you want to drink more water, make it a rule to take a sip before checking your phone. Over time, this stacks the new habit onto the existing routine, making it easier to adopt. A third strategy is changing your environment to disrupt the habit loop. For example, if you always sit in the same spot when you snack mindlessly, try moving to a different location or keeping snacks out of sight. Small environmental changes can have a significant impact on breaking a habit. Here are a few quick tips to make this work. Identify the cue. Be mindful of what triggers your bad habit. Is it stress? Boredom? Social pressure? Being specific about the trigger is key. Choose a better routine. Pick a replacement habit that gives you a similar sense of satisfaction. Make sure it's something you actually enjoy, or you won't stick with it. Make it easy. Set up your environment for success. If you want to stop snacking on junk food, keep healthier snacks within reach and put the junk food out of sight. Use reminders. Sometimes we need a little extra nudge. Set reminders on your phone, leave sticky notes, or create an accountability system to help keep you on track. Track your progress. Keep a habit tracker or journal to measure your success. Seeing progress over time can keep you motivated. Be patient. Habits take time to change. If you slip up, don't beat yourself up. Just reset and keep going. Studies suggest it takes around 21 to 66 days to form a new habit, so consistency is key. Surround yourself with support. If possible, find a friend or accountability partner who can encourage you and keep you on track. Visualize success. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself successfully breaking the habit. This mental reinforcement can strengthen your commitment. Reward yourself. Positive reinforcement helps build motivation. Celebrate small victories with non-habit related rewards, like treating yourself to a fun activity or a new book. So, there you have it. A simple, actionable way to break a bad habit. It's not about willpower, it's about strategy. Replace the routine, adjust your environment, and be consistent, and you'll be well on your way to forming better habits. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend who might need it. And if you have a habit you're working on breaking, I'd love to hear about it. Let's support each other on this journey to self-improvement. Thanks for tuning in to English Podcast. And until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep becoming the best version of yourself. Habit breaking refers to the process of stopping or changing a habit, particularly a negative or unhelpful one. It involves understanding the triggers, routines, and rewards associated with the habit and implementing strategies to alter or replace it with a healthier behavior. Emotional state refers to your current mood or feelings at a given moment, which can serve as a trigger for a habit. For example, stress, boredom, anxiety, or excitement might prompt someone to engage in a habitual behavior like smoking, snacking, or scrolling through social media. Identifying these emotional cues can help in breaking or modifying a habit. Immediate preceding action refers to the action you took just before engaging in a habit. Identifying this can help uncover triggers that lead to the habit. For example, if you always grab a snack after sitting down to watch TV, the act of sitting down might be the cue for your snacking habit,